All right, so I wanted to hop on here and talk about what I like to call the referral engine. And this is nothing new. This is tried and true within the home service and contracting industry. It's something that you've probably heard before. If not, then you definitely need to hear it. And if you have heard it before, I guarantee you that you still haven't taken action and you can still apply this into your business. And this is going to be an amazing refresher for you. And what it is, it's you're trying to collect as many referral partners as possible. And what a referral partner is it's someone who is going to refer you work. It's exactly what it sounds like. But the approach that you have to take in order for this to actually work needs to be set in stone, and there needs to be a step by step process in doing so. So, let's just say, for example, you are a landscaping company. What you're going to do is you are going to, and guys, by the way, this is a free lead system. Now, obviously, the way you structure your partnerships and your deals with is sending you leads depends on you, the company, depends on your relationship with who's sending you the leads. But this is an easy way to create relationships, to generate leads for free. It takes a little bit of sweat equity. It takes time, it takes consistency, and it is free marketing. It can be free marketing, and it's very, very powerful. And at times, depending on where you're at in terms of how much you can spend with ads, this is an amazing way to generate leads. And so, what you do, let's just say, for example, you're a landscape company. What you're going to do is you're going to compile a list of as many businesses that are around your ideal customer every single day. So, for example, if you're a landscape company, I'm going to be going onto Google, I'm going to be typing in different companies that I know are around my ideal customer every single day. If I'm thinking about that as a landscape company, I'm thinking, okay, there's pool companies, there are deck builders, any contractors, construction, any type of company that is tearing apart dirt around someone's home or around buildings. Guess what needs to happen? Landscape needs to be put around their home. Landscape needs to be put around their building. It needs to look good. People do not want piles of dirt or no grass seeded in that specific area after construction happens. So think of any company who is around your ideal customer on a daily basis. What you're going to do is you're going to go to Google. You're going to look on Angie's List. You're going to look on Home Advisor. You're going to look at the Google Ads section. You might get Facebook ads. You're going to look at websites. You're going to look at the Google Map Pack. You're going to make a list. I guarantee you can make a list of at least 100 people in your local area, whether they're business owners, whether they are just people in general who are around other people who are around your ideal customer every single day, or whether they are actual businesses that you're reaching out to. You can find a list of 100 people. I can guarantee it. I'm thinking of pool companies, contractors, even lawn care. If you don't do lawn care as a landscape company, deck builders, like I said, um, even, I mean, this could be going on a limb, but painters as well, any type of relationship you can create. And so, what you're going to do is you're going to compile that list. Once you have that list, you're actually going to reach out to those people. Reaching out the very first time should look like a phone call. And guys, I am not preaching this because I don't do it. I actually have done this before in year one and year two of my mosquito business, and it has 100% paid off. I partnered with a landscape company. I'll send him work, he'll send me work. In fact, I spray his campground. It doesn't happen all the time. Like, he doesn't send me work like last year. I actually don't think I got a job from him. But the year prior to that, I got a job from him. The year prior to that, I got a job from him. In fact, I have a contract with him. I spray his campground, his commercial property. He's an owner of a campground as well, along with a landscape company. And I landed that because of the relationship that I created with him. And now he sends me over residential properties and he gets me customers, anybody who's looking for mosquitoes, because guess what? He's a landscape company. He talks to thousands of homeowners every single year because he does a lot of revenue every single year. He talks to thousands of homeowners every single year in my local area. And guess what? Eventually, there's going to be homeowners that really like his service, and they're going to say, "Hey, do you do mosquito service?" He's going to say, "I don't, but I know somebody." And so he reaches out to me. He gives them my contact information, and then they reach out to me. And now we do have a compensation deal. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself where I'll give him, like, I'll throw a gift card at the end of the year just as an appreciation, depending on how many customers he sent my way. It's just a token of, hey, you giving me business, I'm going to make sure that I reward you. I thank you. And so what you're going to do is you're going to compile that list and you're going to reach out to them. And reaching out the first time is going to look like a phone call. And what this phone call is going to consist of, you're simply just going to be introducing yourself. You're a human. Talk like a human. Like, you don't have to be nervous about it. You're simply going to say, hey, this is Gabe with XYZ Landscaping, whatever your company name is. I just wanted to reach out and maybe talk about business a little bit. I mean, you're not trying to shoot the bull the whole time. You simply want to get to the point pretty quick. At the end of the day, you guys are both business owners, right? Everybody has an incentive. You need to make money. You need to profit. We don't have time to just talk on the phone, but you do want to create that banter, a little bit of relationship. So you say, hey, this is Gabe Freeman with XYZ Landscaping. I'm just reaching out in terms of future projects. I know you guys are pool companies, right? Do you guys partner with anybody in the local area in terms of the landscape around pools when you guys do construction? Yes or no? He says no. Great. Hey, I was curious if maybe you'd send me work and we can create some sort of partnership with that in terms of deal structure. It can be something like that. Obviously, rehearse a little bit better of a script before you hop on a phone call so you don't sound like an idiot. But that's the gist of it. And then so what you're going to do is that very first phone call with the business owner, with that person, it's not going to convert. The chances of it converting are literally little to none. And so what you actually need to do is you need to create a habit to reach out once a month. Now, this reaching out once a month does not always look like a phone call. Sometimes it looks like, alright, I have a baby monitor over there, so I actually need to go tend my baby. So I'm going to tune right back in because my kid's crying right now. I know my wife's sleeping. Okay, we're back, and I am not going to be restarting this video. So right where we left off. So these touching points, it's not going to be a phone call every single time. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be reaching out once a month. If you want to reach out more than that, kudos to you. But once a month does a job. You want to stay top of mind to these business owners because these business owners, these people, they're going through their everyday life. They're not thinking about sending you a job. Unless you've contacted them 3 months, 4 months, 5 months in a row, and you've continuously reached out to them in different forms. Maybe a phone call, maybe a text message, maybe an email, maybe you send them a company shirt, maybe you send them a little $5 Panera gift card or a Starbucks gift card or a little coffee run. Whatever it is, you're creating this relationship. And what happens is these touching points, they compound over time. Eventually, maybe it's 5 months from now, next thing you know, a guy reaches out to you. He never responded to any of your phone calls, your texts, your voicemails that you left, your emails, the things you've sent in the mail, the touching points that you've made with his business. He's never responded for 5 months, but that fifth month came around, the end of that 5th month, next thing you know, you get a phone call from a customer or from potential, I should say, a lead, and all of a sudden it's a $5,000 lead and they're ready to hand you a check. And next thing you know, you find out it's that one guy that you reached out to for 5 months straight and you never heard a single thing back. It paid off. And sometimes that's the way it goes. Sometimes it pays off in month 1. Sometimes it doesn't pay off till month 7. You never know. But you got to create these touching points. And eventually, when you create these touching points and show these businesses, these business owners, how persistent you are and how much you actually want work, because guess what? People reach out to them all the time. They reach out to them one time. They reach out to them 2 times, and then all of a sudden they're done because they don't hear anything. They don't actually stick with it. When you stick with it, it becomes a lot easier. And I'm not saying that you have to contact 100 business owners every single month. Obviously, the more the merrier. The more that you need leads, like probably the more you should contact because this is a free way. Like I said, it's just sweat equity. Now, there are systems that you can put in place to ensure that you're actually sending like emails or text messages to these business owners maybe every other month. Doing the same thing every month isn't as effective. It still can be effective because you're still making that touching point. You're being top of mind, but you can use Go High Level. It's an automation software. I talk about it as far as websites go. I talk about it a lot in here. I connect it to ads and everything. There's a lot you can do with it, but there's a couple things that I would use this for in terms of this referral engine or this referral partnership program. Number 1, I would set up emails. Whether you want to send these emails monthly or you want to send text messages monthly or every other month, to where they're automated. You have these touching points every single month automatically. You set it up in advance. You can literally set it up for 6 months straight, a year straight, 2 years, 3 years straight, to where you've customized these messages, these text messages, these emails, and they're being automatically sent. You set it up one time in the beginning, and then from there on out, however many months out you've set this up and programmed it for, they're being sent to these business owners every single month, every other month. That way you don't have to do a single thing, but you're still staying top of mind without doing a single thing except in the very beginning and setting it, and that is setting it up. It's super, super powerful. And then another thing you can do is you can actually set reminders, simple reminders to yourself to, hey, send a message, hey, send a $5 gift card, hey, send a company shirt, whatever it is. It's that simple. But having something in place to where you are reminded to actually do this is going to be very beneficial for you. So that's the referral engine. Peace.